Nintendo Wii was weird, right? I mean, like, I liked it, and you probably did too. A lot of people did. It sold like 100 million units. All right, you don't just do that by being the Atari 5200. No offense. But despite its factual success and fans who will defend the Wii with their lives, myself included, the Wii still gets no respect. It's a baby's toy. Who wants to play games with a remote? The Wii has no good games. Wrong, idiots! But despite everyone making fun of the Wii, every company and their mother tried to emulate its success and charm. Remember this? Remember this horrible idea? This is worse than the Wii, scientifically. Good job. Now, while these are more famous examples of a Wii ripoff, never underestimate the power of bootleggery, because today we're gonna check out a little console called the Lexibook Yeno TV Game Console 201 Electronic Games. And yes, that's still a better idea than this! Holy crap! So, this is the Lexibook, and yep, definitely getting some Wii vibes here. You get 2 remotes with plastic buttons so thick, I guarantee they hardly respond, and it's a chore to just press them down. Now this thing sounds really special. I mean, it's 200 games in one that are all in beautiful 32-bit. We got sports games, arcade games, racing games, fun games. Are you implying that not all of these games are fun? Cause I'd believe you. Now, unlike a lot of these awful bootleg consoles that come in from all around the world, the Lexibook comes from my own backyard, aka America. Obviously. I mean, it has to, right? All of the promotional images use the same white family stock image. Like, the hot mom over here hardly looks invested, while the dad looks a little too into this thing. Oh my gosh, this image can tell a story. The mom looks like she wants to speak to my manager. This kid's name is probably something stupid like Braxton. This girl probably has 2 names like Alexis May. Spelt funny, of course. And this guy looks like he's not allowed to be within 10 feet of a school. Well, that's about everything involving the promotional side of the console. I guess we now have to look at some games. What a ripoff. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought I plugged in the Lexibook, not a personal computer from 1994! Man, this is not a pleasing menu. Who needs a stupid home screen with organized and pleasing apps when you got folders? So we're probably not gonna go through all of these games, but I'm gonna try my best. Bomb Superman! Alright, I've already had enough. Bomb Superman, why would I do that? And what the heck are you pointing at? Yes, I do see this game. I just can't believe it. Huh. So it's Bomberman. Super slow and laggy Bomberman. Seriously, why does this game run like garbage? There's nothing going on. And if this is what 32-bit looks like, I'm glad we live in a world where it didn't become popular. This is a bootleg. When you think of the word bootleg video games, this is what comes to mind. Ugly 3D models trying their best to rip off a more successful product. Up next is Audacity Snakes. You talking about Audacity or this city? That's a JonTron joke. I literally ripped off a JonTron joke, just like this game literally ripped off another bootleg from another bootleg console. It's Snake. You don't have to pay money if you want to play this game. Just open up the YouTube player when you have no internet and bam! Remember that? I don't even know if you can do that anymore, to be honest. Okay, let's move on before I get more upsetty spaghetti. Sword of Warrior. I mean, why not? Holy crap, that's epic! This one's gotta be good! I mean, it's got fire and swords! I hate everything! Okay, so what we have here is a super well-designed and well-controlling game. If you've never played a video game before, got 'em! It's an attempt at an arcade-style beat-em-up. Emphasis on the word attempt. This is our main hero, the aptly named Sword of Warrior. I mean, to be fair, I've played worse arcade beat-em-ups. There was a Golden Axe remake on the PlayStation 2 that looked pretty similar to this game, and that was made by an actual company that supposedly cared about the game. So, I actually shouldn't be too harsh on this game. Okay, scratch that. I'm having a terrible time. Next, please! Alright, this is, oh my gosh, never look at me again. Okay, so here's Ninja Hero. Dude, come on. Like, are we even trying anymore? It's like a worse version of Sword of Warrior, which is saying a lot. More ugly characters, unresponsive controls, and stiff gameplay. This guy's a pretty terrible ninja, I gotta say. But as a ninja, he's doing pretty good. I'd give him a gold star. And I'll give myself a ninja star to the back of my head so I can guarantee I never have to play this awful game again. Now these games are great and all. No, they're not. But this is a Wii ripoff, so I want to play some games with motion controls. Here we go. Paint. Literally MS Paint from Windows XP. I'm not kidding. It's even got the red X in the corner like a computer application. Now, drawing with motion controls isn't exactly functional. However, it is pretty entertaining. This game doesn't do that though, and makes you draw with the D-pad. Thanks, Lexibook. Alright, now we're talking some sports! A real manly man sport like ping pong at 3 frames per second. Also, this wasn't even a game, it's a movie! Why? Did they accidentally leave this in here? What a nice little Easter egg. If that Easter egg was 8 months old and rotting away. Oh, now here's the goods. Motion control sports games, like tennis. This one's pretty weird, and I'm not even sure if it's in a good way. It's a first-person tennis game, which does feel more virtual and interactive, but you can't see your tennis racket, meaning you're not 100% sure on when to swing. So when the ball comes in your general vicinity, 9 times out of 10, you just flail your arms like crazy. Also, holy crap, I'm hitting this ball at 100 miles an hour? Sure doesn't feel like it. Snowball! Featuring even more horrifying creatures. Seriously, at least try to look like you're having fun, come on, man. Oh hey, look at this! A tutorial! Why start giving one now? Swing the controller to control the actor. Actor? You know most video games use the word character. You think you're better than Mario calling yourself an actor? It's what you think it is. You throw snowballs, and it's impossible to hit your opponent because this is a hardly responsive Wiimote. Okay, so here's a game that actually uses the motion controls really well. Little Ninja, which is spelt correctly this time. Still wish we could do something about that face though. It's a first-person action game where ninjas and other non-threatening uglies advance toward you, and it's your job to fight them off. How do we do that? By swinging the remote like a madman. Seriously, there is no strategy whatsoever to it. Go crazy! You can even do some Naruto jutsu stuff and burn everyone alive! Here we got a game with clowns. The only clown I see here is me, for spending actual money on this console. Ah! Must be the circus. Here's Candy Bear. Candy Bear? Meet YouTube. YouTube, this is Candy Bear. It's a 2D side-scroller that literally rips off Mario 1. Seriously, this is World 1-1. The block setup, the pipes. This is a Mario ripoff in the purest sense of the word. Even the title screen music sounds a teensy tiny bit familiar. Yeah, it goes dun 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 dun. So we complete level 1 by jumping down a flagpole. Seems kind of familiar. Level 2 is well, what do you think? It's level 2 from Mario. The dark underground setting with the exact same layout. I can't believe what I'm looking at. And what are these Goombas supposed to be? They look like Lovecraftian horrors of the night. I mean, congratulations, seriously. Never have I ever encountered a more awful Mario ripoff. I mean, could you honestly be any more shameless with your ripoffs? plumber. Just plumber. What more do you need? And who are you? Anime Mario is in like the top 7 things this planet never needed. It literally looks like they just took the actual Mario artwork and just threw on a white-haired anime boy. This is so surreal. I still just can't believe I'm actually looking at Anime Mario. A bootleg Nintendo character on a bootleg Nintendo console. How fitting. The game itself is also just a bootleg Super Mario Bros. From the arcade. And Anime Mario is no longer Anime Mario. What a scam. So like, you get the idea, don't you? So many ugly and unappealing games. 32-bit isn't exactly the best, or at least it wasn't utilized properly here. All of the games are either shameless knockoffs of actual games, or are simply nightmare fuel, with its ugly visuals and unresponsive controls. Overall, I think it's safe to say that the Lexibook was a failure. Nowadays, Wiis are so cheap that if you are still buying a Lexibook over a Wii, then you are clearly a chaotic, evil type of person. But I will say something nice about the Lexibook. It's better than the PlayStation Move. Or, as your white family would say, that really butters my biscuits.